what I would love to see, and I'm not sure if they're committed to this. I would love to see other characters like that we see in the MCU like feature in some tones to like this. Like it would be dope to see them in like a darker tone to where like it's not always like the MCU, but I feel like they would be scared to take a chance like that. Like I know they wouldn't do it, but if they were to put Spider-Man in like an episode, that would be nuts. But
No, I know.
it would be so different, you know?
Do you think they're going to do the Born Again story?
In general,
I kind of
like
think
in
it's
this,
just a name. I think it's just a name. I really do.
I think that this is the launcher for Devil's Reign.
It could be.
And what I think is that when we're having our mutant saga going on, Devil's Reign is kind of going to be shooting like out after.
I really hope so, but I kind of think that's wishful thinking. Just because
could be wishful thinking as well.
You know, I don't think they are going to do Devil's Reign, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
And I think you're going to agree with me. Number one, if they're doing it, I don't think they're going to include Spider-Man because now I'm going to take my argument back from you and use it back on you. And to fill our fans in, our new fans in on the lore, you know, I always said how, like, as much as I want a street level, grounded Spider-Man MCU movie, I understand that they need Spider-Man to drive the main story forward. Anyway, so I was saying how I really want the New York element Spider-Man movie, and Stevie was like, well, they need Spider-Man to drive the main story. I'm like, that's my argument. Anyway, so they can't do Devil's Reign with Spider-Man if they're also going to make Spider-Man 4 push the main story forward. You know, and I just think that with Doomsday coming and Secret Wars, like, they would need to be able to make the content so quickly to get a Devil's Reign project off the ground before that happens. You know, who knows? I still think it's somewhat possible, but I think I would give it like a 15% chance of it happening.
But that's why, bro, I said after Secret Wars that would be the perfect project to kind of go into, because look, right, you get the show to kind of like take us into it a bit, like, yo, like let me just give you a glimpse of what's going to happen, and then because Spider-Man 4 is going to be about Avengers, I mean,
bro, I really hope we get Daredevil season 2 before Secret Wars. Because if we don't,
probably not.
Do you realize how long that's going to be?
Yeah.
The Secret Wars probably isn't coming 2027.
Yeah, bro. I don't think so. But I do think that because Spider-Man is going to be in tandem with Avengers, we both talked about this. But I think that after Secret Wars is the perfect time to go into the Devil's Reign and give us a nice arc. I think that'll be fun. I think that'll be fun because we're getting cool mutant stuff, and then we have Devil's Reign going on. Why not do it?
Yeah.
And then already after Secret Wars, they're doing some Nova stuff with space with Annihilus. So we're getting 3 different things going on. Just do it, bro. Just do it. That's how I feel.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because I'm reading Annihilation now. And it's cool. It's cool. I'm like, I think 3 issues in, or no, 5. You know, and the Nova Corps are like big in it, and they're cool, but they're nothing like the Lantern Corps. Bro.
Yeah, and that's the thing, bro, about the Nova Corps is that when you have the Green Lantern Corps, and they're just 10 times better than anything the Nova Corps will ever be. And that's my issue too, bro. You said what?
Their outfits look so silly and goofy.
Yep.
Sometimes they don't change costumes like as much as they should. You know, who else's costume did I rip on all the time?
In general?
Yeah, there's someone else I'm blanking on.
At Marvel?
I don't know if it's Marvel or DC.
I don't remember. Because there's a lot of costumes you ripped on.
Yeah, they modernize costumes all the time, you know? Yeah. So if someone has a bad costume, like they have the ability to change that. Bro, Batman's first costume had purple gloves, okay? You know, they did pay a really nice homage to that in the 0 year Scott Snyder But like, you know, you look at the original Batman costume and like the purple gloves, it looks goofy, you know, but that was in, you know, way back when. So when you look at the Nova Corps today, it's like you can make that a cool costume. Like, do it.
Yeah, it's just the helmet, bro. The helmet just doesn't do it for me, dog.
Yeah, it's so whack.
Do you know what I wish they dove into instead of the Nova Corps?
Actually,
Like,
the modern ones kind of look cooler. The helmet still looks goofy, but like
the Kree are way cooler than the Nova Corps.
oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like I like the Kree way more. The Kree are way doper.
Yeah, me too.
And if this Captain Marvel ain't working, go with the male one. He's dope too. He was one of my favorite superheroes for a while. Like, because when I was a kid,
he was big in the Kree Skrull War too.
Mm-hmm. He will be awesome.
Yeah.
Marvel should have been the one they went with first, but top for another day. All right.